Okay, so I'm going to show you how to create this foldable for our functions for tonight's notes. All right, the first thing is take the 2 sheets of paper I gave you, and if you're in third period, I can't remember if I gave you guys paper or not. If not, I apologize. Just take 2 sheets of paper, okay? Take your first sheet. I'm going to do 2 different colors just because it'll be easier for you to see what I'm doing. But take your first sheet and fold the paper in half. Some people call this hamburger style, so I just fold it in half. If I open it up, it's like a book, right? Okay. Now, on the fold side, not the open side, on the other side, the fold side, I want to take about 1/4 inch, okay? Make a little mark here, about 1/4 inch. Okay, and 1/4 inch on the other side, so 1/4 inch from the top and the bottom. And it doesn't have to be perfect, okay? So close to 1/4 inch on both sides. And what I'm gonna do is I'm basically gonna cut that little piece off. Okay, don't cut too deep. If you cut too deep in here, it'll be a big hole. You don't want a big hole. So I'm just gonna cut right along the outside and just barely get a little bit of paper shaving so I can create a small tiny hole or a small tiny, slot. Okay, again, just a very small piece of paper should be coming off, not a whole lot. If you have a whole lot coming off, you're probably messing it up. Okay? All right, now if I open up my paper, I can see, and I didn't get it quite cut all the way, which is fine. I can just use the scissors right here and cut it. Now I have a little slot, basically. Okay? So that's one part. Now let's set this piece aside. Okay, take your other sheet, and you're also going to fold it in half. Same direction. Okay. Again, same direction. If you open it up, it's kind of like a book. Now, same thing. I'm going to make another mark again in the same, about close to the same spots. And again, it doesn't have to be perfect. In fact, if this one's a little bit longer, it's okay. And that is on the fold side, not the open side. It's on the fold side. So now, I'm going to cut a line to that mark. So from the outside to that mark, okay? And it's okay if you go a little bit past, and again, it doesn't have to be perfect. Same thing here. Cut a line to that mark on that side too. So now I have basically 2 cuts, okay? So to finish my book, this is how simple it is. I'm gonna take my first page, I'm gonna open it up where the slot is. I'm gonna slightly fold the manila paper here, the one with the 2 slits on the side, maybe even roll it a little bit, and I'm going to slide it through my slot. Hopefully you can do it a little better than I did. Okay? And I slide it through my slot and then fold everything back down, and voila, now you have a book. Open up a page. Here's another page, and another page. So it's a simple, nice, easy book. Okay? Now, just to go ahead and get you started on your book now, what you're going to do on the outside is write functions. And you can be as creative as you want. Okay? If you want to decorate it, you want to color it, that's fine. But just write the word functions across. That's the title of your book. And then get started. So on the inside, the first page, and again, I'll give you the video for the notes is the second video. But on the first page, you're going to write linear function. Okay, the next page. Okay, and it's right here on the back of linear function. You're going to write quadratic function. And again, you can be as creative and as neat as you want. Now, again, leave space down here for your notes, but you can be as creative and as decorative as you want. And the next one, you're going to write exponential function. Okay, turn the page. On the back of the exponential function, Sharpie probably doesn't work best for this because it bleeds right through. But on the back of the exponential function, you're going to write absolute value function. And then the last one, that's 4 functions. We're only dealing with 4. So function, you have linear function. On the back of the linear function, you have quadratic function. Then you have exponential function. It's hard to read because of my Sharpie. Then you have absolute value function. And then on the very back cover of your book, I want you to write vertical line test. This is not a function. This is just a way to test if something is a function. Okay? And that's it. Now you have your foldable. You need to bring this to class tomorrow so I can grade it for completion. Watch the next video so you can get all of your notes put into your book. If you have any questions, please feel free to Edmodo me. Thank you.